Live again. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We're trying to learn this stuff. That's why we're practicing before we start scheduling these things. So if you have your subscriptions on, hopefully you got the bell on. You're going to know that we're live and hopefully be checking us out. So sorry about all the previous ones. We got Becky here.
Hey.
She just filmed her interview for Notebook Plus.
My naked truth interview.
Yes, it's very, very, very truthful.
Very, very naked.
And then,
very naked.
right, and then we have Aly here, who has not shot her interview yet, but she is going to participate, so questions coming soon for her. But she finished filming her very first return.
I did. It was so great. I'm so happy to be back, you guys, and thank you so much for taking my place as the poop princess.
No problem.
She was
the
holding,
queen, I am passing the tiara.
she was holding it
I'm
for you.
back,
I'm
ready for my throne.
Yes, I've kept it sacred for you.
She kept the seat warm.
Yes, I certainly did. Yes,
Yeah.
it's ready for you.
All right, so for those who are watching, we're just kind of celebrating Aly's return here, practicing our live streams. If you guys have any questions, FML ideas, anything for me, Wyatt is here. We have Becky here. We have Aly here. And we have Chris here. If you have questions for Chris, please chime in. We will be taking your questions. Otherwise, we'll just talk about FML stuff and what we've been doing. So we just filmed Call of Duty 4. Which, man, we promoted that in 2021 originally. Then stuff happens, as life does, and Aly took a break, but now she's back, and she's back in a big way. So
Oh yeah,
she's
back with the bang.
yeah, we went all for it, man. We went in the car. She had a little outfit on. It was adorable. And then we did her famous scene in the bathroom. But this time it's gonna be great. It's gonna be explosive. We're gonna have surprises, yeah, effects, yeah, we're gonna have effects. What we do, we got a comment. Somebody said that Aly looks like a whole meal.
Thank you.
Not just a snack. No, not just
I'm
a
a
snack.
burrito bar deluxe, baby.
Yeah. Yeah. What was it you were eating in the episode? The red, white, and blue burrito.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Patriotism.
Patriotism right here. Thank you for your comment.
Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna let Aly kind of address her fans real quick as her comeback right now. Kind of impromptu on the spot, put her on the spot. So
Well, put me on the spot. For one, I'm so happy to be back. Like, I really have missed the creative side of like pooping in random buckets and pumpkins and toilets and laps.
hide your pumpkins, everybody! Hide your
I'm
pumpkins.
coming for you. But, just life has definitely caught up, but I'm so happy to actually be able to take a break, come back, start talking and acting and pooping, and I cannot wait for your guys' ideas, and I love the support. Even outside of doing it, I've gotten so many more messages and comments to people reaching out to me, and I just want to say I appreciate that you guys never really forgot about me, so... I'm so happy to be back.
That is very true. I can say as somebody who goes through a lot of those comments on multiple of our platforms that yes, they definitely did not forget about you. As we definitely have not forgotten about Becky, but as we all know, Becky's been a lot braver lately.
A lot braver, yes.
Becky's become kind of one of the fan favorites.
Yes.
We do appreciate everything that she does here. Becky isn't going anywhere, so everybody's going to be working together and making Notebook stronger and better. And we all appreciate you guys' support and understanding what's happened to us over the past year and how the shift in Notebook has changed from just strictly on YouTube to being our own platform. And we couldn't do any of it without you guys. So, and we're not going to leave you guy YouTubers in the dust either. We're still making content. Call of Duty.
Her Call of
Yep.
Duty one.
Yes,
Will be
Call of
YouTube.
Duty. You'll be able to see Call of Duty on YouTube, and if you want the full and uncensored version, hop on over to Notebook Plus. You will see some interesting things.
That's right. Very interesting things. But if you just want to see the storyline and want to know and just have some fun, it will be on YouTube. Hopefully tomorrow, if everything goes well. I have a lot of editing to do tonight.
And don't forget about our contest we talk about every month too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, swing it this way. I'll talk about it because
It's
they
all
don't really know.
That's true.
Don't forget, if you want a free month of Notebook Plus subscription, don't forget, subscribe to both our channels, Notebook Movies and Notebook TV. Send us an email with your YouTube account and all that information. You can find that in our other video. And you could win a free month of Notebook Plus.
Yep, it's happening every month since whenever we started that. Thank you, Chris, for bringing that up.
Promo, baby.
Promo, yeah, that's right. Well, because we like doing that because we like giving back to the fans, and we also know that not everybody can afford yet another streaming service. So all you got to do is just subscribe for free, and let us know that you are subscribed for free by sending an email to talesfromfml@gmail.com. And every month, guys, we give them away. So, and then you can win time and time again. So you don't even have to keep resubmitting. You could
Submit
win
once and you're entered forever, and you could win over and over too.
Yep, and it's
That sounds
happening.
like a lucky deal to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly. So so that's what we got going on, and we've got lots of plans with both these lovely ladies here for future FMLs. This is definitely not Ally's only one. We are going to be posting some behind the scenes stuff on Patreon from today, so stay tuned for that. And then a very fun video where Aly told us a true life poop story that happened to her. So you guys get to let us know if she should make that into an FML or not. I think she should.
If you want to hear about my real life poopscapades, let us know in the comments.
Yeah, it's just craziness. All right, so what else can we talk about? We'll talk about, we are going to start, Aly and Becky are taking part in this as well. We're starting to make little short episodes for Twitter. So they're exclusively on Twitter. You'll see some of the older episodes have resurfaced on Twitter. Follow us at Tales from FML. And you'll see brand new, under a minute episodes. We already put one up starring Lily and Lamar. We're going to have other ones, and we're going to do some with Becky and Aly here, and Twitter's pretty lenient.
Loose,
They're pretty loose, so it may not be Notebook Plus content, but it'll definitely be
Better than YouTube.
better than YouTube. So, but you know what? We do appreciate YouTube, and we appreciate the fans on YouTube and all of your likes and subscribes. So if anybody's watching this and not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe.
Subscribe, ring that bell, get notifications.
Mhm.
Do
You
I
want
have a
them.
question?
You want them.
Yep.
Why don't you guys say what your favorite one you've ever filmed was?
Oh my gosh. my
If you can
favorite
think of one.
one.
Do
Yeah.
it count?
Right.
Okay. I think, to be honest, my favorite FML has to be the Merkin.
Oh, yes.
Surprisingly, it's not the poop one. Surprisingly,
No.
just because we were bouncing back off of each other so well.
Yes, I love that one too. It's called American Horror Story. I believe it's still on YouTube in some form. The full version is over on Notebook Plus, but the censored version, I think, is still on here. And I fought for that one a little bit because I think it was Chris German's last episode with us.
Yeah.
And as some of you may not know, Chris German passed away in 2020. And we miss him dearly here. We still have a script for Halloween that he wrote that we are going to produce hopefully this year. Things just got away from us last year to do it, but we're going to do it this year and honor him some more. And but yeah, so that episode is important to me.
He was such a funny guy.
It was.
I couldn't stop
hilarious.
laughing at like his ad-libbing and his responses and just.
He was so embarrassed to film that with you.
So
He was so-
awkward and so perfect.
He was genuinely embarrassed because Aly was not naked in front of him, but she didn't have a lot on, and you know he was a little shy, I think, and it shows on camera. But it was so funny. He's
I
such
think
a
that was
funny
one of my
guy.
favorites.
he's a
Just to
comedian.
film.
Yes.
It was just so fun.
That's
What about you?
My favorite, it goes back a way where I am the scientist assistant in one of the Halloween FMLs.
Yes.
Yes, the mad
Yes.
scientist, where Raven was the mad scientist and I was her mute assistant.
Yeah,
and
we did
Yes.
lobotomy.
Yes,
Yes, we
and
sure
I got
did.
a botched lobotomy, and it's great.
That one is still on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Yep. However, YouTube has never liked it, has never monetized it, and I finally figured out why. It's because I stupidly titled the episode "Scientist, Bitch."
Science.
It was a Breaking Bad reference,
Right,
so
yeah.
I may have to go back and rechange that title of that one because I offended YouTube. On that one.
Definitely do
So.
just a throwback one.
Yeah.
Back and
Yeah, retro.
Oh yeah.
Someone is saying do a skit of Matt on the toilet. I appreciate your comment. I am gonna do some new episodes with guys for sure. So stay tuned for that. We are not exclusively. We have done it before. They don't get a lot of hits, but I know you've been asking for it for a long time. We are gonna address it. Fair is fair, guys. And I actually do have a really funny idea for it that is written by our old FML friend Jackie. Came across an old script from her, sent it and messaged her. It was hilarious, and I was like, I forgot you wrote this. Do you want to be in it? She's too busy to come out and be in it. How? Because she had like a kid or something more important. But she gave us the blessing to film it and give her credit for it, and we're gonna do it because it is hilarious. So stay tuned for that. If anybody doesn't know who Jackie is, she's the one that was in a very, very, very famous episode called Carpet Removal, which has been removed from YouTube for quite a while.
Imagine that.
Imagine that.
That title.
Imagine that. You know, when we were younger, we thought we could get away with so much more.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, what about in Becky's interview? A question came up that I thought was interesting, where they said, "What's a favorite scene that you filmed?" So maybe it wasn't the episode that was memorable, but the filming of the scene that was memorable.
Okay.
So,
I would say for that one, being picked up by the wrestler guy, by Jay.
okay.
Being picked up by Jay because I was so awkward, and I'm like, oh my god, this big dude's just like picking me up and put me on the counter. So it was just like very memorable.
And he did. He just picked you right up.
Yep, he did. He just picked me right up. And I'm like,
I feel like a dainty little girl.
tiny little girl, I feel so special. And I think I did get like my face got really red. I'm sure during filming I probably. sweat a
I'm
little
pretty
bit.
sure it did. I'm pretty sure it did.
That's why I love the episode with me and John, where he just like flings me over his shoulder,
Yes!
and I'm like, yeah, I feel so pretty and little and tiny.
I am a dainty feminine.
Right.
Yes, and another favorite of mine was filming with Chris at the smoke shop because the fucking dialect, the banter.
yeah.
That was
fun. Because we had, it was like you went out and had all the fun, and I'm just like,
Shit.
Very disapproving.
very disapproving. But it was fun, just the whole dialect and the story behind it. And I'm just like, oh my god.
What about you, Allie? Any particular scenes come to mind?
My very first FML, the boudoir one.
Oh, of
We were
course.
trying to film something on the bedroom, and the cats just kept.
Yes.
and they just
I
kept
remember.
attacking at my feet or like jumping up on the bed because we were moving the blanket.
Yeah,
And it was
Is
so
that he
cute.
a
I think he was
so
a kitten
perfect.
at the time. I think he was like a kitten, and I think Jax was. Yeah, because you were in your lingerie crawling on the bed, going like "rawr" and stuff, and the cats kept jumping.
I'm trying
Oh,
to be
yeah.
all sexy, and this cat's just like coming out at me. So
Yeah.
that's probably one of my favorite scenes to film. It was just really fun.
I think people have to realize that when you work with us, you're just gonna be around animals. Like we love animals, and too bad. And the bloopers show that. The bloopers definitely show
You
that.
can see all of our baby animals like growing up in the bloopers.
Yes.
Yep.
Behind the scenes.
You sure can. In fact, Jax interrupted Becky's interview
Yes.
last night a couple of
Yes,
times.
Jax, he had to make himself known. He's the real star of the video here.
Yep,
He's
he sure
Jax.
did.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Which, by the way, for those who are watching and wondering, the one that Chris mentioned, where she got the guy threw over her shoulder, is her Valentine's episode, which is not on YouTube anymore, but it is remastered on Notebook Plus.
I was naked in that one, and that was when I had a banging body.
Got a banging
I was like,
voice.
get,
Yeah,
get it on film.
You do.
Yeah, she does.
You do.
The audience knows. All right, let's go back to live chat, and we've got Al. Always great to see both Becky and Allie.
Yay.
Thanks, Jeremy.
You'll see plenty more of us in the future.
Plenty more.
Yeah, I mean,
Stay tuned.
to be fair, yeah, because with Notebook Plus, we're able to be as creative as we want to be, as crazy as we want to be, as silly as we want to be, and for now, no one's there to tell us we can't. So,
We do it till they say no.
right, they say no.
And then
Yep.
we find somewhere else to do it.
Jeremy says, thanks for the shout out. Anytime, bud. Anytime. We do appreciate the interaction here. So, if you guys have ideas for them, even just scenes you'd like to see them do, eventually, once we get good at this, we want to do a live stream where we collectively, the fans and the artists, come up with an FML that we'll shoot. But that'll be later. We'll do live DIYs. But we are always open for ideas, so pitches.
Or if you've got any questions you want to
Yep.
ask them.
Any questions? They can be small, little. We got it. We do. We got okay.
Yay.
T.O. is asking. My friend was wondering, is the male actor from Silent but Deadly? Oh, hold on. I lost it.
We're still learning.
Yeah, we're still learning, guys. Silent but Deadly is still working with you. Can you do a toilet scene as well with a close-up like the ladies do? Wow, we're getting a lot of guy requests.
That's awesome.
This is kind of awesome, guys. I mean, we're not.
We need some testosterone.
I have to
That's
think.
hotness.
I have to think what
Absolutely.
episode Silent but Deadly is now. Silent but Deadly.
can't
Silent but
remember.
Deadly.
There's so many.
We've made so many, guys. Silent
I'll
but
see if I
Deadly.
can look it up while you're doing
I
that.
feel like it's a Christmas episode.
Is it on YouTube still?
Might be. If it sounds like it's toilet one, Silent but Deadly. So it's a fart one, I think. We're looking it up, guys. I can't remember the episode, but the answer is if he's available and he wants to do it. I think he's talking about this. Oh, I think we're getting a link.
I'm looking it up.
I'm guessing this is WD Vimo's friend is what I'm guessing, but we appreciate everybody watching, and we are listening. We are doing it. Like I said, we have a very good idea.
It's what's his face? Derby, the guy who played Derby.
Oh, that one. Oh, I like that episode. Yes, Jamie. I haven't talked to Jamie in a little bit. He does plays, and he's a theater actor. So
And I'm using him as my book model.
yes, and we're using him as our book model. Which if you haven't seen those,
Which one was that?
Silent- oh, the video
I just want to see the
thumbnail.
Oh.
So yeah, Jamie's pretty down for whatever. He's a pretty fun guy. So I will consider him strongly for the one I talked about with Jackie that wrote, because I think he would be really funny in that. So
It all depends on what he's comfortable with
Yep.
too, though. So
It's
we never make
100%.
anyone do anything they're not comfortable with.
that is 100% right here at Notebook with 100%. And you guys know this because you guys have asked a lot for certain content, and I say not until they say yes. And as we now proved with Aly, when she came around and said yes, then we can start sharing
Not
stuff.
everyone's okay bearing it all.
No.
But I can have your backs for those crazy,
So-
those crazy antics.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you for your questions, guys, and we are hearing you. We are listening. And honestly, thanks for the reminder, because I know I would like to work with him again. So okay, we were talking about scenes. Did you give us a scene?
Yeah, I
Yes,
gave you
yeah,
a
You
the
did.
cat.
The cat. Oh yeah,
Cat.
that was really fun. Yeah, that was really fun. I'll chime in. No, you know what? Let's have Chris chime in next.
Yeah.
What
Chris?
what scene was really fun for you to film?
When I threw up on Alex.
Oh,
For the
the
New Year's one.
yes.
That was a real life FML that really happened to me. I got really drunk at a New Year's party, and my crush from high school, this is way after high school, but my crush from high school was there. Got super drunk, made a fool of myself, threw up everywhere. Definitely didn't talk to him again.
But in the FML, she
But
throws
in the
up
FML,
on
because I
it.
can write whatever I want. But yeah, I had to put, I don't remember what it was. It was soup or something.
Something. I think
And I
it was.
had to so when I was pretending to drink alcohol, I was really drinking soup. And that way I grabbed him and I was just all over him, and I loved it.
Yeah,
It was so fun.
Alex was a great sport with that. He got. I provided the shirt for him, to get vomited on, because we had one take at it. We had to get it in
Yep,
one shot,
yep.
and we all know that working with liquids. That that thanks. That was really funny. That's a good one.
Love it.
That episode is on YouTube. Check it out. I think it's called New Year's Diss, if I remember right.
I don't remember. I just
yeah.
remember I stalk him throughout the party.
Yes. It's really funny. And so going for me, what I find really fun, what scenes that come to mind for me when I'm filming them, is when I crack and they make me laugh so hard. And there's been so many times, but I'll go back to an earlier episode that I want people to make sure they go back and watch. It's called Flirting with Disaster. I think it's season 3. And it involves a girl meets a suave guy in the laundromat and flirts with him. And then she takes a break, comes back inside, and he's stealing all of her clothes. And it was Nick Kelly was so funny in that. He just had me dying every shot. We barely even got through it. I think it's in the bloopers somewhere if they're showing YouTube.
Oh God, my favorite blooper is the one of Trisha in the shower where she can't stop laughing.
Yes,
that's my favorite blooper of all time.
Yes, that was for shock and awe shit. Very famous episode. We couldn't even get it started because she had a towel around her, and every time she walked in the door, she just started laughing. That is in the bloopers. Again, it might be on Notebook Plus. Some of the bloopers had to go to Notebook Plus. So check for them. I think that was season 6 or 7. But yeah, good stuff. All right. Well, we've been on for 20 minutes, so I think we're gonna wrap this up. Again, thank you guys.
Thanks for practicing with us.
Thank you. Exactly. Thank you guys for watching. Who are practice. Oh wait, we got something here. I remember trailers for a horror film called Ginger Man. Oh, hello. Yes.
Deep cuts.
Deep cuts.
Okay, so
yes.
Ginger Man. Some of our actors that were also our actors from a show called The Deadersons moved.
Yep.
And we lost them. And so we were planning to reshoot Ginger Man, but because it's such a bigger film and we wanted to update our equipment, we put it off a little bit. But this summer, we're actually filming a short horror film, and we're going to use all of our new equipment, practice with this horror short. And if all goes well, Ginger Man is probably one of the next bigger things that we'll take on.
Yeah, exactly. And wow, we really appreciate that question. That is a deep cut.
But we did a footage that he did shoot. Sometimes you may see some of it in FML because we own the footage. We shot it. So he'll use Bonesaw. He'll use Ginger Man, and when they're watching TV and stuff, you'll see it. Yeah.
So Ginger Man has kind of become an in-universe horror movie for FML, like Bonesaw is.
But we still do want to really do it.
Absolutely, just like we did Lore of Tanya. We are planning to do a Bonesaw movie at some point. Ginger Man. Projects don't ever leave a creative person's mind until it's done. Yeah. So. He says, cool, looking forward to it. We are too. We were very excited.
We're very big into horror. That's why our other channel, Notebook TV, is basically like our love letter to horror. We do horror news every week for updates. I write a show called Slasher Advocate where I defend different slashers from different movies. We're doing Scream right now, and I'm on Scream 3, so next one I'll be defending is Roman Bridger.
Love that series. Which, speaking of upgrading equipment, that's why we upgraded to Got a Tablet, is so we can have a teleprompter. So, so we're slowly but surely upgrading everything and to bring you a better product in the end.
Exactly. But yeah, so check out Notebook TV if you like horror stuff, because we definitely do stuff there. And then Alex and I do a show called Thanks We Hate It on that show as well, where we count down our least favorite things about whatever horror topic it is that day.
Yep. Yeah, so it's very podcasty, and we're trying a lot of different things. You'll hear it here first. We're working on a show that's going to be for The Office.
The Office. It's going to be The Office water cooler, and I'm just going to be like talking shit about I love The Office, you guys. I love it so much.
So it's not all horror. It's pop culture.
It's a pop culture channel, but right now it's mostly horror because that's what we love.
Exactly. And who knows, you might see some of these lovely ladies showing up on there sometime too. I'll bet they like horror too.
I would love to come back and do another horror film. When we filmed Tanya, that was so fun.
That was a lot.
I'm already excited and on board for the next project.
Amazing. Yeah, we'll have to recast a lot of Ginger Man, so there'll be parts available.
Yeah, people moved. How rude.
I know. One of them dared to get pregnant. Like, come on now.
Tori is killing it in California, so good on Tori.
Yep.
We want people to have fantastic lives.
Absolutely. We don't hold anybody back here. So, all right. So if that's everything, I think we're gonna get going here because some people have lives outside of Notebook. And have things to do. So again, thank you, Aly. Oh, every time we try to leave. Got a sketch idea with Matt in mind. It's about him preparing for a colonoscopy.
You're just talking about colonoscopy.
Right.
Oh my god.
So we've already got the idea for it. So we can can work
Yeah,
on.
I've had a colonoscopy, so I can help her out. So
Right.
I
Yeah.
know the horror.
Experience.
I have
And
experience.
I'm getting that age, so
Our
I'm about
research
due. So
development. My research development. Notebook's official research development on colonoscopy right here.
That actually sounds like an episode Aaron would love to do.
Yeah.
Honestly.
yeah, I will read that. Thank you for your submission. I will read that. And again, stay tuned. We were going to do some guys in the toilet videos because it is only fair. We have done it before, but we're going to do more.
The fans
Um, yes, you would prefer a man to do that. For a colonoscopy, yes, I agree with you. I think that should be a man to do that
That's
one.
definitely a dude one. Yeah.
Yep. I think definitely a dude one.
Trust me.
Yep.
You know, yeah.
Girls haven't done, but yeah, it's definitely a dude one for sure. All right. So unless there's any other last minute questions, which we do appreciate. So again, I'm gonna thank. There we go again. I'll send it when I can. Thank. Yes. If you're on Patreon, WDV20. If you're on Patreon, message us there. Otherwise, send me an email at talesfromfml@gmail.com, and we take submissions there too. That way, you can think your idea out and send it to me, and we can chat.
And make sure you ring the bell so that way, because we're going to be practicing all month with the streaming so that
Yes.
we can really get it down so we can do some streaming shows.
Yes.
So definitely ring the bell because we'll pop up, who knows.
Yeah, for right now, this whole month is going to be random, guys, and we're just going to be here live. So, yeah, please ring that bell. And I know it's inconvenient, but it's the only way to get practice in is to do it. I learn by doing. So, all right. Thank you, Aly, so much for filming today, for being with us
Happy to
today.
be back. Hope you guys will have loved that episode.
I think they're going
It's
to love
hilarious.
it.
So
It is
great.
genuinely hilarious.
So bad it's good.
Yes. Becky, thank you so much for everything that you do.
Always.
Thanks for coming out here just for
Thank you.
this. And for filming last night. And guys, and thank Chris. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being our co-star with Aly, and for everything that you do at Notebook. So I'm just gonna thank everybody, and thank you, the fans. We certainly
guys.
appreciate everybody. Yeah. On that note,
Bye.
bye bye. See if I can end this or not.